I tell you. You too.
It's Jimmy, Scott, and Diggerman from the Theme Park Podcast. Are you looking to finally make that move to Orlando? Maybe you already live here and want to be closer to the parks.
Use the official real estate agent of the Theme Park Podcast, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com.
Lauren helped my mom both buy and sell her house. I bought a house of 10 years with Lauren.
Didn't you marry her?
Shush. I love my real estate agent, and you will too. Call Lauren Campbell at 407-325-4225. That's 407-325-4225.
Goldwell Banker Realty.
Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast pre-show. It's Dickerman, Jimmy D, Scott Harris, and Riley barking in the background.
Riley is here, yes. Riley's letting us know that he's here.
He's the fourth member of the show.
Does he not see our on-air light is on?
No, he hasn't. Jimmy hasn't gotten an on-air light for us yet.
What?
Yeah, I should get one for like the carport where he hangs out and barks at the neighbors.
So he knows.
He knows to bark louder.
Oh, these idiots are trying to talk again. Let me bark some more. Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A little early show because Scott Harris has big plans tonight. He's going to see bands that were out before he was born.
I've been told that I'm supposed to just say I'm seeing Toto, because apparently this isn't the true Journey.
Why are the tickets so expensive if it's not like is Steve Perry singing?
No, Steve Perry hasn't been in the band for like 30 years.
That was the only like redeeming part of Journey. Like Steve Perry was Journey.
Mm-hmm.
Like his voice was like the thing, right? Jimmy, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Am I not wrong?
Well, you're wrong in the sense that I've been told that the current lineup, the singer sounds exactly like Steve Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I mean,
because
it's one thing.
I'll tell you what. I went and saw.
It's the guy from the Philippines that is the lead singer,
which is neat. I think that's really cool that they found this guy and he works and he fits in the thing, but it still kind of feels like a cover band.
Well, I'll tell you this. I saw Scott Weiland at the House of Blues playing Stone Temple Pilots songs. Mm-hmm. And he's the voice, the original Stone Temple Pilots lineup.
The Leo brothers, sure.
And the guitar playing just wasn't quite right. It didn't quite match. And then literally 2 weeks later, I see Stone Temple Pilots with Chester Bennington at House of Blues. And it actually sounded more like STP to me with the right, the right guitars, the right, compressions and all that other things.
Interesting. But so it's not the real Journey. So it's
Journey. That's what the coach says.
I was surprised when you said they're playing the Amway Center. I'm like, really? Because I didn't realize that they had come around to be a big thing again.
Yeah, people love Journey. I'm excited to see Journey. I'm excited to see Toto more.
I'm waiting.
I'm sorry, very special guest Toto.
I feel like these things go in cycles, so I'm waiting for the '90s bands to be beloved again. Because a few years ago, we did this thing,
New Radicals.
Anybody. I did a thing with Soul Asylum. Amanda loves Soul Asylum. They played at a motorcycle dealership, and I was devastated because nobody was there to see them. Mm-hmm. Really, I mean, it was a handful. I'm like, this band was huge in the '90s.
Creed.
Was that the time that Amanda got to spend all day with the lead singer?
She wasn't there. She didn't get to go.
So you went in her place?
Yeah. I mean, it was really weird. I really thought there would be a larger turnout for Soul Asylum because they were one of the bigger bands of the 90s.
I don't know who that is.
I wouldn't say they were one of the bigger bands.
I mean, they had some really big hits.
Wait, is that the Runaway Train song?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That's their only hit.
No, they had Somebody to Shove. Runaway Train was the big hit. That was the crossover hit. But Somebody to Shove and Black Gold were two big songs on rock radio.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They have 12 studio albums.
You guys, after the show, I'm going to pull up Black Gold for you. Be like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you listen to that.
He's not lying. Somebody to Shove is one of their songs.
Yeah.
And then Black Gold is also one of their songs.
All right, so do they open or close with Hash Pipe?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, because Toto's playing a Weezer song because Weezer wasn't cool to them, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I don't think that's going to happen, but that'd be cool.
What do you mean you don't think that's going to happen?
I don't think it's going to happen.
I almost guarantee it'll happen.
I would love for it to happen.
We'll get a report next week. What happened?
Yes.
They're going to play Hash Pipe. I can almost promise you.
Do you?
And Runaway Train is also one of their songs.
Son of a gun! You don't say. Really?
Apparently, Toto is just doing '90s covers.
No, I'm just saying Soul Asylum.
Oh.
Do you guys want to do a theme park?
Yes,
show?
please, because I gotta
You gotta go. You gotta drive down
We
now.
got to get Scott to the hash pipe.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is literally you know what we're on right now?
What?
We're on the rock and roller coaster.
Here we go.
We're on borrowed time for this man.
Theme Park Podcast coming down in 3, 2, 1.
From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Isn't this on the radio?
Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station?
Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
And welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. It is Dickerman. There's Jimmy D.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
And Scott Harris is
Hello.
with us as well. A beautiful week here in Central Florida coming off Easter.
It feels like a fall.
81
day.
degrees.
It is gorgeous right now. We're having really great luck with the weather as far as the month of April goes, because normally it's a Brazilian degrees outside.
A Brazilian degrees?
Brazilian degrees.
Okay, I like that. I've never heard that before, but I like it.
It's a
I
Brazilian
want to go to the
degree.
beach when it's a Brazilian degrees.
Yeah. No, the weather's been great. And lucky me, I've been blacked out of Disney all this week since we've had nice weather. Thanks for that, Pirate Pass.
It happens.
Lauren and I and Scott, being Incredipass holders, we've all enjoyed the parks in the last week.
Have you guys actually gone?
No.
Not since the last
No,
time.
I
we
haven't.
talked.
I don't think I've gone in like over a month.
I'm the only one that went this past weekend.
And you're correct.
I went. It was hot as blazes still.
And you took notes. You took notes on your experience.
I brought notes because we went out and we said, you know what? It's going to be crowded. It's going to be one of the busier weekends of the year, which I didn't think the crowds were that bad, honestly. Like I've seen them like that before. It was not like it's been where I've been to Magic Kingdom and you basically can't move. I didn't feel that was the case this weekend, but we thought this would be a great time to test Genie Plus.
Yes.
My buddy Fritz was in town, so he doesn't get to go to the parks very often. He hasn't done a lot of things, so I said, hey, let's get Genie Plus, and we'll see how it goes. $15 a head. We'll get lightning lanes when they're available. And it was a complete and utter disaster.
No!
Genie Plus
Is the future of theme parks.
It is literally probably the worst experience I've had using any product from Disney. Just hideous. And then when I got home, I'm like, I need to Google this. Am I the only one? And then everybody apparently hates the dang thing too.
But people keep buying it.
People keep buying it because they don't Google ahead of time. I should have Googled more ahead of time. I should have Googled Genie Plus complete waste of money, because that's apparently the search term you got to do. That is the one to go with.
Gotcha.
We started at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. on the money. All right, we're up. We got our Genie Pluses. We're going to get lightning lanes. We're going to get this because he hasn't done Rise of the Resistance.
Okay.
Immediately, it was not available. At 7 o'clock, I hit the button.
Gone.
Gone. None. Nothing available. First Genie Plus availability wasn't until 10:30 in the morning for Rock and Roller Coaster. So that's when the warning bell should have gone off that there's problems with this system. So, okay, fine. We can't book anything till 10:30. We'll book the Rock and Roller Coaster at 10:30. We'll get to the park. It's not that bad there. It's not super crowded. It's not ridiculous. We get on Star Tours, relatively decent wait. We went to Oga's, which I will say at this point, Oga's a complete waste of time and money.
Really?
Oga's is trash.
Wow.
Oga's overpriced drinks, and they give you that space of about 2 feet. There were four of us, three full-grown males.
And they let me guess, they threw you in like two other groups.
The width of the table we're sitting at right now, we didn't even have that for three of us to try and belly up to at the bar. And then we get the drinks. My drink was at least 95% ice.
Yes. Or sugar. It's either that or sugar.
And I told Fritz beforehand, I'm like, it's just about the experience. There's nothing, it's not that, the drinks aren't great. There's nothing super special. And even afterwards, man, this place it could be so much better. It could be better.
I mean, it's fun. It's a fun experience.
Yeah.
When you've done it a couple of times, it's like, okay.
I mean, you go in there, it's neat to see, but...
It's cool to see Rex.
Yeah, there's just not a ton of value and comfort when you go in there. Unless you get a booth, unless you get a party of about 15, it's not great.
And even then, you could end up having like a group of 4, and they'll sit you in a booth with another group of 4.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Did
Yes.
they, did they still have the dividers up in the booths?
No, there's no dividers don't exist anymore.
No, we were elbow to elbow with the people next to us, and the lady kept apologizing because she was bumping into me. I'm like, only 2 of them went up to the space for 3 that we had.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't fit physically.
Yeah, because Courtney went the other few weeks ago, and she was literally I think she was in a booth with 2 other parties.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if I were to do it again, to take somebody there, I would walk in, show them around, then walk out.
Yes.
I'd book my reservation, which is never ready on time, by the way. Then walk around and just leave. I'm like, oh, you want something? I'll go to the milk stand and get you a blue milk for half the price.
Yeah.
But so we do that.
Last time I was in there, they had dividers in the booths, and the booths were fully packed. So you had one adult grown male, plexiglass, and another adult grown male, and they're both pressed against the glass.
Yeah, just
imagine
smushed
being
in there.
Inches away from another person's head. Like your head is inches away and you can't talk to them. You can only barely see them. It's got to be so awkward and uncomfortable.
Yeah. Hello, friend. Next to me, jammed in. So there was that, but we continue on. So we're getting out of there. We wanted to do Rise. Ride was 180 minutes at that point.
Okay.
So we said, hey, let's check the Genie Plus. Maybe we can get a better time. Well, the idiotic thing about Genie Plus is if you've got a time booked for, say, Rock and Roller Coaster at 10:30, but I saw one show up for like 9:30. Well, I cannot switch it. I have to cancel my 10:30, go through the whole process, and then try and get back to get that 9:30, which is inevitably gone.
Yeah.
So then I get in there. We cancel one. We go to change it. Oh, here's a decent time. I can get it at 10:10 now. Click 10:10. Now it says it's going to be at 12:30 to 1:30.
Oh!
No, it just switches times on you. And I was not the only one. I was reading through people talking about this consistently happening. When you choose a time and you go through the process, it doesn't actually hold the time you chose. It'll just change you randomly.
Gotcha.
So very frustrating in that fact. As we go throughout the day, nothing is available in Genie Plus. It's like 9 o'clock tonight. You can do the Tower of Terror. Then when you get to 9 o'clock at night, you can't book anything prior.
Oh, so you just blocked out.
Block out your entire day. In the end, we were there for 14 hours, went to 3 different parks.
14 hours.
We got to use 4 Genie Plus opportunities.
Okay.
One of them was completely unnecessary because the wait time was 5 minutes on the ride. The things that are available are the things nobody cares about, nobody wants, or you can ride in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There's nothing available of the high interest rides.
What about Lightning Lane?
Lightning Lane never became available all day for a single thing at all. Not 7 o'clock in the morning, not at all throughout the entire day.
It was always booked.
Always booked.
Yeah.
Always booked the entire day. So basically, we spent $15 each to ride 4 rides, which when we did use the Genie Plus or the Lightning Lane as it is, it worked well.
Yeah.
It was fine. But other than that, yeah, the time-changing thing, the whole have to cancel to jump back in to try and get your time again, it was all pretty brutal. I'm checking my notes here. Time's changing, yes. So the 4 rides we got to ride, Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay.
Safari. So Rock and Roller Coaster, we originally had for 10:30 in the morning. I canceled it, tried to get an earlier one, ended up with it at 12.
A later one.
Changed time. I didn't have any luck there. So we get Safari like late in the afternoon. We get Buzz Lightyear like at 7 o'clock at night. At that point, there was no line.
Yeah.
And then Space Mountain at 10 o'clock.
Wow.
That was all we could get all throughout the night.
Did you ever make it to Rise?
We did make it to. So here's the story with Rise. We get to Rise. We wait an hour in the Rise line, right? It breaks down.
Of course.
Guy comes through. Sorry, guys. It's going to be at least 30, 45 minutes until this thing's up and running again. So you can stay if you want, or you can leave. I asked the guy, hey, can we get some, return passes? No. Not even a no. Sorry. No. No. Not going to happen. Not even nice about it. Just, I'm like, okay, thank you. So we left. We went to a few different parks. We came back. We ended up getting on Rise. I think our wait time ended up being an hour and a half, but we finally did make it. It broke partially while we were riding it. Only partially, though.
It's still bad.
Yeah,
What's the experience?
Only partially.
What happened? Did the transport crash before it got to the Star Destroyer?
No. We got to that part where you see Kylo in the cockpit, and he's talking, and he just stopped talking. And then he was frozen, like looking at us.
No, there was a video that broke.
Yeah, and then it's like he's like an animatronic, right?
Oh, that one.
When he's on the bridge with
when
Hux.
he's on the bridge. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that animatronic broke, and then we ended up getting pulled out, and then drove away. And then the things that fire the big cannons, those were misfiring, so those were kind of off.
That's kind of scary because that's kind of a timed ballet.
Yeah.
To get through there.
Yeah, but we got through it, and then the fish guy at the end didn't talk either.
Beck?
Beck is dead.
Where's Beck?
He was dead, apparently. They were calling for him, and he was apparently dead because he never spoke again.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But that wasn't the worst breakdown of the day. That happened at Animal Kingdom. We went over to Everest.
Yeah.
Wait, did the pirates break down and then eat some of the...
Yeah.
No.
Did the Everest break down and the Yeti start eating people?
Well, this was the first day Everest was back open.
That's correct. Yeah, it surprised everyone when it opened.
Surprise reopening. So we did single rider for that because the line was really long. So we're like, we'll just do single rider. And I thought Fritz and our buddy Pedro ended up on the same car. And so I'm waiting in what I assume is the next car, and they're like, "Sorry guys, ride's broke, got to get off." They actually gave us return passes. We're very friendly about it. Yeah,
that one.
I got one. Pedro turned it out. He was on the car with me too. He was just further up. I didn't see him. He didn't get a return pass. But Fritz was in the car before us, and that car was stuck at the top of the mountain. Right before it starts to shoot backwards.
Okay.
So he was stuck up there,
staring at the eagle and the scrunchies.
Yeah, he was up there for good, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, something like that. They had to walk them off. They had to get out of the thing and walk off the thing.
No.
Apparently the whole time, like, put your phones away.
Yes.
Take pictures.
When that happened to me on Pirates, that is what they kept telling us to do.
They can't really tell you that.
Well, they can tell you. They just can't enforce it.
They can't enforce it.
Yeah, they could tell you whatever you want, but the second they put their hands on you, that's assault, brother.
Yeah, so I think he got a little bottle of water and a fast pass that only worked in Animal Kingdom. So he didn't work in the whole park, the whole park system, and only worked in Animal, which we didn't use because then Everest was closed and we already rode Safari and there was nothing else worth riding at Animal Kingdom. It doesn't work in Pandora.
Of course it doesn't.
I was going to say, how do you not go to Flight of Passage with that free fast pass?
It doesn't work on there, and the line was ridiculously long for that. So he was stuck. But by the end of the night, Pedro left us after we did 2 trips to Hollywood Studios, 1 trip to Animal Kingdom, and he left us after that. So we went over to Magic Kingdom. Yes, and we ended up making the most out of Magic Kingdom. As usual, as the night goes on, people wear down. And the lines got a little bit more manageable. So
they wear down, or they just start getting ready for fireworks.
Yeah. Oh, and we got there right when fireworks started, literally as soon as the fireworks started firing. So we kind of hustled in, got in a couple rides. We had that Space Mountain waiting for 10:10, so that was our final ride of the night. And actually, I will say, leaving Magic Kingdom with about 40 minutes left to go in the park, it was perfect. We got out very quickly and had a good escape. So it was at least a good end to the night.
Good.
But Lightning Lane, I read a little bit more about it, and one guy said he pretty much said the same thing I said about having those issues. It's like some days it was good, some days it was bad.
Yeah.
So it seems like the day you need it the most, when it's really busy, it's completely useless.
Yeah.
So be warned, Genie Plus.
Don't build your day around it.
Oh my God. And it ruins your day kind of too, because you're stuck on your phone and you're constantly fighting to try and get something.
Well, I would always say that about Rise of the Resistance when it's like, the 7 a.m. and the 1 o'clock drops. It's like 12:45. It's like, I gotta make sure I'm like ready. Go.
Yeah. Oh, one other complaint about the app, and I think the app just is not ready for prime time. You
still can't book park reservations on it.
Yeah, well, you go there, you want to do your Genie Plus. Like when you go to My Day, you click My Day, you assume it takes you to the next day you have planned. No, Fritz accidentally bought a different day for Genie Plus because he went on Thursday and it was going to let him buy for Thursday, even though he didn't have park tickets for Thursday. Good. So it let him buy it still, and we took it to the customer service. A girl there was very nice. She got him refunded, and she was great. But she's like, it seemed like it happens all the time.
I bet it does.
It's not obvious that
it's the other day.
That it's a different day. You think it's my day. It's the day I have planned. It's the day I have booked at the park. Not the case. So, yeah, Genie Plus was terrible. You could get to the Muppets if you wanted to. If you wanted to
Let's
spend
go
$15
check out the Muppets.
to go see the Muppet Show or that Cars show, then knock yourself out. But if you want Tower of Terror, if you want Rise of the Resistance, if you want the Millennium Falcon, if
Star
you want
Tours,
Toy Story, anything, you can not get that on Genie Plus when it's a even moderately busy day.
Well, things that you can get, because we all got it, is Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is true. We talked about this, and then the next day it came out.
Yep. We talked about it, and 9 a.m. I think one of you guys called it. It popped up.
Yeah.
And did you guys ever get the email? Or
I did.
Okay.
I got the email.
But me texting you guys alerted you faster, though.
Yes. Your text certainly was quicker. I was driving into work. I had to pull over into a gas station as soon as I was to number 2 on the waiting queue. Because I'm trying to text and drive down to BT. I'm like, this is not good.
Yeah, it's really not good. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I shared that with a few, friends, and then I shared it with my coworkers. And before my coworkers could even get into it, it was sold out.
Yeah, it seemed to go I feel like.
And you were supposed to send it to Amanda.
Yeah.
And you didn't?
No, she's fine. She got it. She got the message. But I was
That's
feeling
because
like
I sent it to her the same time I sent it to you guys.
yeah, when I got it, when you sent it, like as you know, I immediately got into the queue, and the queue wasn't that bad. I don't remember what number I was at the start, but it moved pretty quick. And then when I pulled into that gas station and get signed in, I was able to get like a sundae. I mean,
you guys have the Sunday, like I have the 16th. You guys have the 8th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
You have
Mother's Day.
Yeah, you got Mother's Day.
Oh, well, sorry, Mom. I'm at Disney. Well, your mom will probably be at Disney, right?
No, she doesn't have a pass right now.
Oh, no.
No, she because of the whole pandemic nonsense, she just decided to bow out for the moment.
I've talked to a few people that are like, I don't know that I'm going to renew my pass next year. That's what our buddy was with us. She's like, I just don't know if it's worth it anymore because it's so busy lately.
It is so busy now, yeah.
The lightning lane seems to have had the opposite effect for a lot of things. It's like it's made lines worse, or there's just a lot more people coming. I don't know which it is, or maybe a combination of the two.
Well, you guys are going to be riding the ride in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so on the 8th, Jimmy and I both got it on the 8th for Guardians of the Galaxy. You're on the 16th.
I'm on the 16th,
So
yeah.
we can kind of give you pointers.
I mean, I've kind of looked around at some of the reviews. Reviews are already out.
Oh, because
Yeah, because a lot of people have written it already.
Cast members.
so cast members can talk about it. They got to like be in like a deep throat, like a secret thing.
I think they're speaking in generalities.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's wonderful.
Well, you got to think cast members are usually going to blow it up as a positive thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But we've learned some details.
Okay. All right.
The villain is a celestial.
Okay.
Eson.
That's bad because Celestials are incredibly powerful.
They're very powerful, yes. So Eson is the celestial.
Okay.
Is that the celestial or whatever that we saw in?
No, not in Eternals. This is
In
a
Eternals?
different one.
Gotcha.
Because that was Arishem, and then Tiamat is the one that's stuck in the planet now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Spoilers for a movie that nobody ever talks about.
My wife does. She's the only one that likes it.
I mean, people are allowed to like what they're allowed to like.
They
People
are,
are allowed
they
to
are.
like whatever they want.
She admits that she apparently has weird taste because no one else liked that movie. Nobody else is
didn't
really
think it was
digging
bad.
Moonlight, and she likes it too.
Song list is out.
Okay. What do we got?
Do you want me to say this, or do you want to be surprised?
Can we-
What are the secret codes to play?
It's not like that.
Metallica.
This is reminding me of what the Mission Breakout ride is, where there's a whole slew of songs, so you could just get different.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's see
Stuff.
because I don't think that's a spoiler.
Yeah. September.
I don't.
Do you remember?
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know that was called September.
Disco Inferno.
Okay.
Conga.
All right.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good one.
Iran.
Okay. Flock of Seagulls.
One Way or Another.
That's pretty good options.
It's very good. Apparently,
that's pretty good.
they started with a list of 100, and then during the testing of the ride, that's when they pared it down.
Okay. I like
So.
that. That all sounds good. Mm-hmm. That sounds. I can't wait to ride that thing.
I know you guys are going to be writing it pretty quickly.
Well, Jimmy's going to be checking out the queue.
Correct. Yes.
Jimmy will be checking out the queue.
You will be checking out the entire experience.
Wait, is Lauren going to go with you? Is she going to ride it, Jimmy?
Yeah, she's in.
Cool.
I'm going to hold her purse.
All right. What time is your time?
We got the latest one that was available, so I think 3 o'clock.
Oh, I think we have the same time. So if you want Lauren to come with us, come
Yeah.
on. I don't think
We'll
Jess is
see.
going to ride it.
I mean, all four of you guys could just go through the thing together.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
My neighbor's
true.
going. My neighbor got the same time too, so he's coming as well.
The bear?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool that he has a pass.
Yeah.
Is this the same bear that was in the movie with Leonardo?
I hope
DiCaprio?
not.
No.
Got the Oscar over him?
No. No, not that bear.
You want some other news?
Yeah, let's do some other news.
There's a new parking lot coming to Epcot.
A new parking lot.
New parking lot.
They need a whole new parking lot for Guardians?
I think they're just adding like another section of a parking
I
lot.
never felt like Epcot parking was too crazy, but okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't know they need. Well, you know what it is I feel like a quarter of their lot they use as like a laydown lot for all these other projects.
Well, there's that for marathons and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they probably did have to lose a little bit when they built the giant show building for Guardians.
yeah.
I don't know that they lost any parking space. They might have lost some backstage area.
Disney's dropped all of their face mask requirements for transport. Basically, there's no more face mask requirements anymore at all.
I saw that on transport this weekend. I noticed people weren't wearing masks. Like, I feel like they asked in some instances, in other instances they didn't. It seemed inconsistent, to be honest with you.
And new ice cream place is opening at Downtown Disney.
How many ice cream places does that make now? Because that's they've got a handful at this point.
They've got a couple. The bigger question is how many coffee places do they have?
They got a lot of
They
coffee
got a coffee place. Well, they got like Joffrey's, Starbucks, and then they got the donut place, Everglazed.
Yeah, I do want to go there still. There's a lot of places I want to go.
Everglazed is very good. It's called the Salt and Straw.
Okay.
We got some. You want some flavors?
Yeah.
Cinnamon Snickerdoodle,
Okay.
honey lavender, double fold vanilla, chocolate gooey brownie.
Okay.
Wait, are you sure you're not just reading the flavors from Diagon Alley?
I kind of feels like. Well, how about this? Panther coffee chocolate tres leche
Panther coffee, huh?
pepper.
I don't know
Yes.
about that. I don't like it when they get really weird with the flavors.
No. Honey and strawberry. The black pepper is just going to make it pop. You'll like it.
The salty donut guava and cheese.
Yes. I'll
Salty
take that.
Donut is a donut shop in Winter Park.
Okay. All right.
And guava and cheese is, again, muy bien.
Again.
It's ice cream. You're going to eat it no matter what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I guess I'm more of a traditionalist with ice cream.
Scott, you see, you're confusing him with. You should just tell him this is vanilla, this is strawberry, this is chocolate.
Well, like when we were in Arizona, they would put like peppers in the brownies, and I didn't care for it. I thought it was weird.
Just eat it. It's a
I
brownie.
like spicy, but I don't like spicy in my sweet.
It's a brownie. Just eat it.
Nah,
You
And-
don't like sweet and spicy?
not like that. Not in that connotation.
All right, we got
All right.
2 more minutes, so I'm going to run through this quickly.
Okay.
Second speculation map is out for Halloween Horror Nights 31.
All right, new map.
New map, Stranger Things. Kind of makes sense now. We got the new
does.
season coming.
Yes.
The Horrors of Blumhouse, The Black Phone, and Freaky.
Okay, I'm down with Blumhouse. Anything they want to do with that.
Dead Man's Wharf, Original House.
Okay.
Underground Creatures, Original House.
Ooh, kind of like the people under the stairs.
Or Chud, Cannibalistic Humanoid Underdwellers.
Love that you remember that.
Bug House, an original house.
Okay.
I like that.
The
That's
Wicked
gross.
Growth 2, which is they did this last year. This is
Right.
an original house from last year.
Okay.
Universal Monsters, The Mummy versus The Wolfman.
I like that.
The Wolfman.
The Wolfman.
The Wolfman.
Halloween.
Oh, Halloween's back.
Don't know what it's for though.
I don't know.
Original, we go with the new one. Who knows?
It's just going to be an old Jamie Lee Curtis nagging you the whole way through.
Well, what was the one that Halloween's Dead or something? Or?
Well, there's Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. That's the newest one that's going to come out this year. Is Halloween Ends.
So I see that could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wrapping it up. Put a bow on it.
El Chupacabra, original house.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
And The Weeknd.
Versus Billie Eilish.
I'm telling you, The Weeknd house is going to happen. Just accept that it's going to happen.
Okay. I mean, I accept it. I don't understand it, but I will accept it.
Dude, it's just going to be a bunch of guys dressed in like red suits with the underwear on their head.
I don't know what I'm not familiar with him. Like I knew Billie Eilish. I don't know what The Weeknd.
Yeah.
He dated Selena Gomez.
He did, yes.
That's all I know about him. Mm-hmm. And his name is The Weeknd.
And he was in the movie Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler.
Oh, see, I didn't see that.
You should. It's really good.
I might get to it.
He's got a really wasn't his song like the song in the summer last year or something?
He Blinding Lights.
Is that the one?
Yeah. Yeah. It's part of it was I think the WrestleMania song too.
Yeah, I don't know.
For what you watched WrestleMania this year.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched parts of it.
And I still haven't watched this part, Shed.
All right, well, you've got a concert to get to, so why don't we
you
wrap
get a
this
stretch,
thing up?
a super stretch.
Super stretch.
I'm just making Rock and Roller Coaster references now.
Anything right outside, but
Exactly.
We've edited out Steven Tyler's fingers.
Yes.
We've digitally removed them.
You can follow us on Twitter at Theme Park Show, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at The Theme Park Podcast, or watch at thethemeparkyoutube.com.
And the show comes to you live from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Kivo Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I'm Dickerman. Until next time, we'll see you out at the parks.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at the Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out thethemeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.
I think your dyslexia kicked in on the outro there.
What did I say?
It did.
What did I say? How did I say it?
You garbled something.
Well, I did
garbled,
garble,
yeah.
but I feel like I tried to just roll over it.
I think you put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
LaurenCampbellRealtor.com, Tebow Gazebo Studios.
Wheelter? What's a
Wheelter.
wheelter? What's a wheelter?
Look, you could tell at the
That's
beginning of the
somebody who
show.
sells you
already
tires.
I already said Brazilian degrees outside, so.
Grandpa's got to go in a home now for sure.
It's a Brazilian degrees out today.
A wheelator is what Tires Plus calls their employees.
You buy them on time. You pay for these tires over the next 6 years. All right, Scott, you got to go.
Yeah. This was a good show, man. This was fun.
We jam-packed a lot.
Yeah.
You took notes. I'm so proud of you. You
Yeah.
remember how to read your writing, kind of?
I can never read my own writing. It's
Contributed
terrible.
content.
Yeah, it was just
And you
terrible.
contributed money.
I did.
You paid money.
Actually, Fritz paid, but then I bought us all lunch. But then his buddy bought drinks at the
Cantina?
Cantina, yeah. So we all split it.
Oga's is fun, but it's just like once you've done it a couple of times,
I think for him too, he doesn't drink.
that's the thing.
So like if you don't partake in drinking, your fun is limited.
I bought my $7 drink.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
The punch. I think it's blue.
The blue punch?
Hyperdrive punch. Yeah.
I thought they had scotch in it, but what do I know?
Yeah.
All right, let's say goodbye to Gracie.
Goodbye. Next week we'll do more.
Yeah, we will. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.